Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, the Wrestling Show proudly presents to you the second longest, mostly weekly episodic television podcast show after fucking dark. Like this? I got my ring yet.
Look at this motherfucking mark.
You paper champion, you son of
a 34 seconds to go, and Thumbtack's holding the picture.
Paper champ.
It is
about right. About
in
right.
So many ways.
It's coming home, boys.
So,
what,
as
the paper
always,
champion? You guys are just renting it anyway.
I'm gonna have it now. I gotta. The Thumbtack just stabbed me.
You deserve it,
dude.
You deserve it.
Yeah.
And I got. I don't know if you can see it there. The first and second toy belts up in the corner got the tape letters done of BPF, Beer Pong Federation. And when we used to have beer pong tournaments, we had the end was the World Heavyweight Championship. It used to be the spinner, but we changed it because we wanted it to look nicer. Our tag team titles had duct tape and white out, and like the girls painted it really nicely. And it's the UFC belts. They were our tag champs. Nice. And we had the Universal Champion was our 6-man tag belts.
Nice.
Like ow.
You deserve it.
No, hold on. Hold on. Oh, the phone. Worded. This is the best. So, welcome to After Dark. I have an Italian fuck, a sleazy fuck, and Deets.
Wow.
I almost said former Deets. I was like, that makes no sense.
The former champion.
I'm just
the only other person that's ever been a Jeopardy champion, Brandon Deets.
There we go. I appreciate the acknowledgement of the former.
So, as always, because
inaugural.
Sleazy, for your recording information, welcome to episode 6.
I appreciate that.
Hey, man, it works. The fact that this is our 6th episode of After Dark, we only started the end of May. I think we're chugging along pretty nicely.
Yeah.
And with talking to him on Twitter, because he's a friend of the show, Kevin J. Callis.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Affirmative.
Yeah. Ooh. He once again does wonderful work. We put him over all the time. I specifically asked if he had minded that we steal his content, basically use it for like After Dark. He's like, no, go ahead. Love it. So he will be on later on, and always listening now where he will be. And the tech god Sleazy, or myself, probably Sleazy, will fire off the link to Kevin to jump on. It is the third time that we do this episode for the Jeopardy Championship, with the fact that we know the next Jeopardy Championship's topic will be ECW. So even if Sleazy does shit, there's no way he can fail that one.
Maybe.
Yeah, about that.
As we learn, thank you to Heavy G's shenanigans and tomfoolery, we're calling it the Heavy G rule. You must bet at least the amount that the Daily Double pops up on as your points, and you have to bet something in Final Jeopardy. So you can thank Heavy for the rule. It's the Heavy rule.
That's bullshit.
Not the Heavy.
Oh, shit.
At least we're not saying you should be betting your damn weight.
Right?
There's that's wow. What a fucking prick.
Piece of shit. Piece of
shit. For me,
bet your fucking sugar. How about that? Cocksuckers.
Sugar anymore. I quit sugar.
I actually emailed Mr. Callis.
I can adjust this so it doesn't stab me.
I just emailed Mr. Callis the link for.
This looks more like the New Japan Pro Wrestling television title, and probably a little bit better.
Yeah. So how many? Okay, quick thing before we start. How many feds have you worked for, Ryan, that had a belt that was a WWE belt that they literally either duct taped or put on the new feds title?
3 at least for me.
3 for you?
Yes, definitely 3 for me.
NEW used the World Heavyweight title because they didn't have their main belt for the show, and then went and got a custom belt.
Okay.
Then they made a custom belt for the Interprovincial title that was modeled after the NWA TV title, the old one. So would you count that?
Yeah.
No. that it was like
no, it wouldn't be.
the plates were, you know what I mean? It wasn't just a sticker.
Right.
I have the CEW East Coast Tag Team Championship that were basically the SmackDown 2002 Tag Team title. Let's hold on.
Pull it out.
As he's pulling it out, there hasn't been a promotion I haven't worked for that didn't have at least 3 belts that were just shitty.
Is that
like, yeah,
duct tape?
No, they changed the.
Do you say it was that duct tape?
Yeah, it looked like duct tape.
Might as well.
No. The way the stickers are on the belt, but that's all.
Yeah.
But you can clearly tell about tag teams.
Yeah, it is the 2002 WWE Tag Team Champs.
Great looking tag belt.
Oh, yeah. It would be one of the few
tag team titles, 90s, man. You can't get a better title than that.
That was the 2000s, but how much elbows did you have?
1990s, 2000, man. Like, those were really good. It's when they went to the penny belts and everything went to shit.
I liked when the Steiner belts, the ones that the Steiners had.
Which time?
Yeah. In WWE,
which time?
The WWE ones with
the silver and gold.
Yes,
silver and gold. Okay, no, but this. So technically, I worked for one Fed because I held the fucking belts, and the other Fed, that belt was gone by the time I got in there. So 2. So outside of the heavy G rule now, that's into effect for every future championships that we go.
Bullshit.
Gentlemen, listeners, let's fucking go.
Hey, before, real quick.
Here we go.
Before we do this, completely unscripted, folks.
Oh, yeah?
I challenge the Rock Solid Boys to ECW trivia.
They're not even going to show up.
Bucky wouldn't even dare.
Not with me on the staff.
Hey, Sleazy, real talk for a second. Are you willing to do all the extra work if we challenge the boss?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, sick. Let's go, boss.
Yeah.
Hey, we'll leave it. We'll do a best 2 out of 3 with them. The challenge is they do one that we're good at, and then we'll find the fucking AEW one to see if Kevin can do one for us. And then we'll pick a random third one. Screw it. Why not?
Hey, if you can get them, I'll be happy to do the work for it.
Clip this YouTube short. Here it comes.
Oh, God. Here we go, folks.
Let's go, folks. We got writing material, boys. Just making sure.
I got the pencil.
Okay.
Time to book my way out of a title feud.
Hello, friends. My name is Kevin J. Callis.
Yeah.
Welcome to another episode of Wrestling Jeopardy, where I hope you're able to climb that ladder and successfully cash in with the overall top score at the end of this game because, well, I believe in you. And
I believe in Joe
Hendry.
On that note, let's go to the board.
Where was Fatman? Where is he?
You'll be quizzed on, starting with Money in the Bank cash-in attempts, followed by Money in the Bank fun facts, and then Money in the Bank losers, Miss Money in the Bank.
So me.
And last but certainly not least, whose Money in the Bank briefcase is it anyway? If you've been playing Wrestling Jeopardy for the past couple of months, well, you know what the deal is. However, if you're a newbie, check out the Not So Extreme rules, which are on your screen right now. And these are just basic guidelines so that you understand exactly how to play this interactive play-along trivia competition.
Hey, I don't see the heavy G rule there, so...
Money in the Bank, it's cash in.
All right, so let's kick things off with cash-in attempts for 200. Damian Priest took full advantage of this wrestler's post-match attack on Drew McIntyre to successfully cash in his Money in the Bank contract at WrestleMania 40.
Fucking softball early.
How about it?
Ready?
I couldn't spell chick magnet, so I had to.
I almost put down CP Monk and would have demanded the points.
Love him or hate him, the answer is the controversial and polarizing Who is CM Punk.
You love 'em in London and Paris and Tokyo.
We're on to fun facts for 2. As of July 2024, the aforementioned CM Punk remains the only WWE superstar to be a multiple-time Money in the Bank ladder match winner, winning the briefcase in back-to-back years at this premium live event.
That question's bullshit, Kevin.
Well, you can bring it up.
I'll call him out on this after if he's listening. That question's bullshit.
Mania.
How's it bullshit?
I will speak after Jeopardy.
And the correct answer, what is the Showcase of the Immortals, the granddaddy of them all, the show of shows?
WrestleMania.
And that brings us to the Who, the Hers for 200. The fact that this wrestler has competed in the most Money in the Bank ladder matches at 8 without securing a victory is Jamaican me crazy.
Gee, really?
Hey, there's supposed to be softballs.
Coco beware.
Oh no.
Kamala.
Oh no.
Kamala.
This is easy.
I need to be a whiteboard, but
Yeah, I need a whiteboard.
I should get everyone.
It's okay. I like spirals, but it's okay.
probably should just get an all colors board.
All right, I really don't think that Kofi Kingston is a loser, but unfortunately, when it comes to Money in the Bank matches, he just can't win one.
Denied.
Moving on to Miss Money in the Bank for 2. This Japanese superstar was the first wrestler to win both the Women's Royal Rumble and also the Women's Money in the Bank ladder match.
Sleazy, if you get this one wrong.
I was just going to say, turn in the card.
Come on, anybody know her real name?
Not a chance. Hot Savage Asian #1.
Yes.
I'd accept that.
The correct answer is the Empress of Tomorrow, Asuka. And let's finish up the 200-point round with whose Money in the Bank briefcase is it anyway?
Oh, God.
Don't even pause it. Don't even pause it. Don't even pause it. Pause, like,
And this one was fairly easy.
Yeah,
I mean,
really.
Is it
RVD
RVD by
doesn't stand
chance?
for Richard Van Dyke.
Common knowledge.
It stands for the whole effing show. Who is Rob Van Dam?
That's hilarious.
And let's
Pause.
move on to the 400-point round.
I think that is the first
Not a
time.
whole category.
Dude, yeah, I was going to say, that is the first time. It's only episode 3, but still fun to do. We got, I think everybody got everything right in the first category.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody's at 1,000. For the first time ever, I'm tied in the lead. Can't
not.
believe it.
I'd have to go back and watch the other
Spin
episode.
around.
You definitely got the first question right the first time. So you're definitely tied for the lead before, dickhead.
Oh, well, in that case, fuck.
It's getting through the final round with any points. Like, if you get to the final round with any points, bet everything but 1, please.
I refuse. Okay, here we go for second round.
Starting it off with cash-in attempts. After Mark Henry laid out the big show following a grueling chairs match at WWE TLC 2011, this wrestler said yes to cashing in his Money in the Bank briefcase to win the World Heavyweight Championship.
I want a slave name.
I had to think for a second.
Wow.
Wow. All right, ready? Daniel Bryan.
Thank you.
I'm like, wait a second. What is
Actually, I would have
it?
said Bryan Danielson just out of spite.
And the correct answer, who is Daniel Bryan?
I was going to put that, but then he said he
Moving
wanted
on
to
to fun
save
facts for 4. At 280 days, this wrestler held his men's Money in the Bank contract the longest until Damian Priest cashed his in at 281 days in 2024.
There's 1 or 2 people.
I got this one.
There's 1 or 2 people.
Thank you, website.
I think I picked the right. Thank you. I think I picked the right one.
No, I studied this
I'm
last
lucky.
night.
Oh, you bastard.
Was that the beep?
No. Do we show now?
That's
Yeah.
Okay, I got Edge.
I have Edge.
I'm the only one that picked Ziggler. Oh God,
Because that's wrong.
it might be. I
thought the other one was Rollins.
And the answer here brings us back all the way to the first Money in the Bank winner, the Rated R Superstar.
That's upsetting because I watched that cash in.
We're on to losers for 400. Austin Theory made the bold decision to cash in his Money in the Bank contract for this mid-card title, but couldn't get the job done against Seth Rollins.
Oh, no shit, idiot.
I find it funny that there's only been 6 Money in the Bank losers. There's 5 questions, so I wonder what one's getting left out.
Okay, I'm good.
US
US.
title, right?
No, yours says the Douglas Ziggler U.S. title. That's incorrect.
Fuck off.
I started.
Now, Theory would win this belt a few weeks later when he beat Rollins and Bobby Lashley in a triple threat match. But the answer we're looking for here is the United States title.
I started right in the
Which brings
Intercontinental.
us to Miss Money in the Bank for 4. With the London crowd firmly behind her, this genius of the sky was able to handcuff Bayley and Becky Lynch together, climb the ladder, and become the 2023 Miss Money in the Bank.
Name rule, slave name.
Which slave name?
Then the one she's going through when she won the belt or the briefcase.
I'm pretty sure it was this though. I'm
Again,
90%.
card.
Io Sky. And it was not Shirai.
No. That we're just being dicks now. Because Sleazy, you should know these.
And the answer here is
yeah, absolutely.
Io Sky.
He spelled EO wrong.
All right, let's close out the 400-point round with whose Money in the Bank briefcase is it anyway?
Man. Don't pause it.
And that would be Damian Priest. All right, time to check.
Okay, here we
Had
go.
to fuck us, didn't you, Sleazy? You had to fuck it.
What?
We were doing so well.
Yeah, I know. The worst part is I watched that cash in. That's what makes it so aggravating. Okay, so that's 4 times 5. That's 2,000 for everyone
Except for you.
except for me.
I'm going to be a dick. Don't do all these fucking
minus
rules.
2, 3, 4.
Gee,
I'm in the lead for last place.
one question behind. Be real now.
It is.
Yeah.
Legitimately, I still feel good. I feel good. Shit happens. You forget shit. If I had a dime for every time I forgot something, I'd have.
I'd have 3 dimes, but it'd be suspiciously
Again,
a
how
lot.
you doing so far? That's 10 questions down, 15 to go. Hopefully
Feeling
you're having
good,
as
Ted.
much fun as I am. And if you are,
We
make sure
are.
you hit that subscribe button and ringy-dingy notification icon.
Legitimately, if you are not subscribed and you're watching this, what the fuck are you doing? Subscribe to Mr. Kevin J. Callis and Wrestling Jeopardy. What the fuck?
Icon
better
bell
do that
so you
or
get
I'll
notified
stun your
whenever we
fucking head.
come out with a brand new episode of Wrestling Jeopardy. Hooray! Kicking off the 600-point round with Money in the Bank cash-in attempts. The Miz has successfully cashed in his Money in the Bank contract twice. The first against this wrestler in 2010.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I know this one. This is I'm marked
I
out
know
for
this one.
The second time
I got it.
Oh,
I almost missed it.
I got it.
I got it.
Well, let's.
Up. Randall Orton.
Oh,
Randy
God.
Orton.
Shit.
It was on
the
Raw, wasn't it?
A-lister, cashed
Right
in
after
his
Survivor
contract
Series,
was against
2010.
Drew McIntyre in
Yep.
2021, but he officially popped his Money in the Bank cherry back in 2010
God damn
against
it.
Randy
I
Orton.
couldn't remember.
Let's head on over to Fun Facts for 6. This wrestler first introduced the idea of the Money in the Bank ladder match in the weeks leading up to WrestleMania 21.
This is kind of a layup, too.
Don't say that, you
Well,
fuck.
it is Sleazy. It should be. Fucking
I have
power
it. It's
wrestling for.
It's between two for me.
Because I can't remember. Okay, it
Chris
was
Jericho.
actually him. Okay.
Okay.
Because I know he was like, yeah, I created it, but was that a shoot or
That was the promo. Yeah, it was
right.
his promo.
I couldn't remember if it was.
It really must be something to be
You know.
able to sit at the foot of that learning tree. The correct answer, who
Worst gimmick
is
alive
Chris
right now.
Jericho?
No way, it's getting better. It's
And
so
one for
pandering.
losers for
Horrible.
6. Thanks to a distraction from John Cena, this wrestler unsuccessfully cashed in on Jinder Mahal during an episode of SmackDown Live in 2017.
I want a ruling.
What do you mean?
I'm just putting a last name because I don't know what he went by.
No, that's okay. Let's see the last name.
We all have Baron
I mean-
Corbin.
It was
I-
Baron
I-
Corbin. It wasn't like
I-
Happy Corbin or Sad.
Well, I
Corbin.
did that. That's why I didn't know. Didn't know if it was Happy Corbin, Sad Corbin, whatever it was. So I just put Corbin.
You can't hinder Jinder, and neither
Yes.
could the correct answer, who was Baron Corbin. Brings us to Miss Money in the Bank for 600. Technically speaking, I guess
easy.
you could say that this wrestler is a 2-time women's Money in the Bank winner.
That's an easy one.
See why I had an issue with the question earlier?
That's a layup.
Because technically speaking,
That's a layup.
CM Punk's not the only person to win 2 Money in the Bank matches.
Carmella.
And the answer, the Princess of Staten Island.
She's not even from Staten
Carmella.
Island.
Closing
Yep,
out
but-
the 600-point round with whose Money in the Bank briefcase is it anyway?
Oh, I love that.
Oh, I was gonna say that is the best briefcase ever. One of the best.
Oh God.
That's time, boys. Screens.
You got the Sandow?
It's
Damien?
Sandow, but I couldn't remember the first name of him.
But you put down Sandow?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's one of the
Ugh.
best briefcases ever. It made it actually look like a briefcase. That was awesome.
And that would be the briefcase of the intellectual savior of the unwashed masses, who is Damien Sandow.
Aaron
15
Stevens.
questions down, 10.
Okay. We're coming back onto the score here. Let me do some quick calculations. That was 600
3,000 points.
times 5. So that's 3,000 points for everyone. But me.
We are having an extremely good round.
Fuck off.
We are striding. We are hitting pace, boys.
Oh, you're
We
not
are
going to like this.
stallions.
Hey, you're not going to like this ruling. Championship doesn't change on a tie.
Fuck you.
Oh,
Fuck
it,
you.
Joel.
Fuck you. I didn't lose. The championship doesn't.
Goes to
If I'm not
Vegas.
mistaken, in Jeopardy, if it's a three-way tie, if it's a tie,
It's co-champion.
it's co-champion. So fuck you.
Yeah, that's definitely
Ooh,
Jeopardy rules.
that is a Jeopardy rule.
That is
Now the
co-champion.
Daily Double becomes more interesting.
Yes.
And Final
Yes.
Jeopardy.
Ain't making that mistake again.
Yeah.
Full fucking bore this time, boys.
If you know the question, it works. If you don't
Doesn't
know
matter.
the question, we're fucked.
Full fucking
Yeah,
bore.
fuck this. You're gonna fucking
Let's
single
go.
me out. Single me
Let's
out. Fuck
go.
you. We're doing it.
Right off the
Roll
bat.
Heavy
So
G
every-
roll. Oh shit! Look, Heavy G roll demolished first.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Cocksuckers.
take a look at the
I wasn't
score.
even talking about you. I was pissed because I shorted it last time.
I'm
and I
not.
lost
No,
because of it.
none of this hatred is directed towards you, there, DT.
It's all
All that-
the
None
general
of, that,
management.
none of that Canadian fuck up top there.
Well, everybody look, because it looks like the Daily Double is the next question. So if you could kindly take 10 seconds and write down your points.
Wait, whoa. How do you know it's the next question?
Sleazy has it screwed
That's
up.
why I stopped it.
What timing?
No, I had it. It started, so I stopped it so we could do the score.
To do the points, see?
Yes.
So
So this is our points.
What are you betting?
What are you betting?
I am locked.
I am locked.
I'm locked. Here we go.
Let's go.
I don't believe it. How? That's amazing. I just said it and it appeared, just like Joe Hendry.
Ah, damn it.
Joe Hendry.
The category, Money in the Bank, cash-in attempts. Think about how much you know about good and bad attempts.
Doesn't matter,
Place your
apparently.
wager now.
You're right. I'm fucked. I am totally fucked. I know I'm going to be fucked.
All right, time is up.
There's
Let's
one
go
you
to the
should know, Sleazy,
clue.
and you don't. It's weird.
In 2006, Rob Van Dam
Thank
simply
God.
wanted a fair title shot. So he challenged John Cena to a WWE Championship match at ECW One Night Stand at this famous New York City ballroom.
Yahoo.
Me and Sleazy were there in that building. Not
I was in the venue too. The night before.
Hammerstein. Through it all, bitches.
all Hammerstein.
We all hang pace.
Okay, so let me. I'll let the go through, but we all know what it was. So
And the answer, what is the Hammerstein Ballroom?
okay, so before we continue, let me update the scores.
12,
So-
12, 12, 10. Like,
No, it wasn't. I only bet 3.
oh.
Oh.
Pussy.
Funny
I
enough,
was hoping it was harder than that, honestly.
funny enough on the ECW question.
Right? Like, fuck you. 9, 10, 11, 12.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
There we are. Literally nothing changed. Except me being further along.
I was just gonna say you're further
Fine.
behind, but it's all right.
Oh shit, where's my pen? There it is. I found it. Okay, we're good.
Hey, I'm just
You're
stating
number
facts.
1 in my book, sir.
Stating facts, brother. Stating facts.
Brings us to fun facts for 8. John Cena, Seth Rollins, and this wrestler have been cashed on by a Money in the Bank holder 3 times, more than any other superstar in history.
Ooh,
I know this.
Me too.
I don't. Hold on.
It can't be them. It can't be it.
Everybody?
Yep.
No, hold on.
Oh,
Didn't
Here,
see
I
it.
got it. All right, we're good. We're good. I
Flair.
put Edge.
Oh, man.
no.
Shout out Flair, baby.
Yeah, baby.
And the correct answer here,
Wow.
who is the queen? Charlotte Flair.
I'm right
The
with you,
users
you
for
feminine. Right with you, fucker.
8. After winning the Money in the Bank ladder match at WrestleMania 23, this wrestler was forced to give up his guaranteed title shot just a month later after losing a match to...
I know this too.
No, this one easy. Easy.
Fuck all of you.
DT, I don't like how your head's shaking there. You were so confident last round.
I don't remember.
I know this
is
one.
I got nothing.
simple.
you think I agree with
Canada.
You didn't remember? Who'd you have, Sleazy? Anybody?
I couldn't come up with anything.
Talk about some bad luck for Mr. Kennedy, who is the correct answer. Kennedy. We're on to Miss Money in the Bank for 8. This superstar used Christian's one-legged balancing act maneuver from WrestleMania 25 to propel her to victory.
Shit. Oh.
I know this one.
So do I.
Fuck you, Canadian.
I hope this. I don't know if this is right or not.
I don't remember.
And go.
Santina.
Libby.
Livy.
Why is it?
Liv Morgan.
Liv Morgan.
She wasn't even live in WrestleMania 25.
No, the move was from WrestleMania
Dude,
25.
damn. I couldn't remember.
And that would be, who is Liv Morgan?
Hey, that's pretty good.
All right, let's close up the 800-point round. Whose Money in the Bank briefcase is it anyway?
Oh, lay up.
All these are going to be layups.
Okay, I need you guys to shut the fuck up.
Dude.
Seriously.
I mean, technically, it's not even a briefcase. It's more like a lunch pail. But the correct answer here, who is Otis?
You know it, Daddy. Yes, sir. Oh, it's just a little bit of hard salami.
And we've reached...
Okay, let's go to the four. Okay, so Ryan got 3,200 more. Heavy G also got 3,200 more.
Oh, what? How did I get 3,200 more?
You got all the questions.
That's 4,000.
That's 4,000, dumbass.
Hey, dumbasses! One of the questions was a daily double.
Oh,
So it's
yeah.
only 3,200.
You're
Dumbasses. Just for that, I'm giving myself an extra 1,000. You fuck.
I take back the dumbass.
So 2,400.
I do too.
3, 4, and that's it.
Oh, yeah, you did shit. At least you can't lose any points. You're going to Final Jeopardy with points.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a win. Consider it a W.
And if everybody buys you, at least have to bet something. Because someone's got to be a puss.
Wow.
Reached that time, the most difficult round in Wrestling Jeopardy. The steel cage begins to lower. The ominous music starts to play. Get your thinking caps on, as we got 5 more regular questions left. Let's go back to Money in the Bank. Cash-in attempts for 1,000 at WrestleMania 31. Seth Rollins pulled off what came to be known as this phrase.
Oh.
Good.
Think so.
Think so too.
Heist of the century.
At least we all got that.
Woo.
So when Seth cashed in his contract on Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar in the main event, it became to be known as
Rollins with the heist of the century. Brilliant.
Brings us to fun facts for 1,000. As of July 2024, this wrestler has the distinct record of holding the Money in the Bank briefcase for the least amount of time before cashing in.
I know this. Thank you for the freaking website that I studied last.
I don't study for this shit.
It's just trying to remember same night cash-ins.
We're good.
Yep.
It's Kane.
My favorite wrestler that is an idiot.
Paradox
After
County.
holding the briefcase for only 49 minutes, the Big Red Machine Kane cashed in on Rey Mysterio, dethroning the masked star of his coveted
The
world
night
title.
Miz won the
And
world.
we're finishing
Money in the Bank.
off Money in the Bank losers for 1,000. According to reports, the original plan in 2019 was for this wrestler to win the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. However, Brock Lesnar surprised everyone and grabbed the briefcase instead. No wonder this dude wanted retribution.
Because we're after dark. That was the weekend my mom died.
Wow.
Wow.
I remember sat in the basement watching it and going, "Oh shit! Look, Lesnar."
I actually don't remember.
Oh,
Okay, I'm good.
there's actually a clue in there.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
We'll stop.
I caught it. I caught it too then. That's how a good Jeopardy answer is given right there.
And the correct answer, who is Mustafa Ali? Finishing up Miss Money in the Bank for 1,000. This caped competitor may not have been faster than a speeding bullet, but she literally climbed over her competition in 2021 to become Miss Money in the Bank.
Easy. Simple. So that's for 1,000, that's a softball.
There are only so many winners.
For the women's side,
Right.
yeah.
For the women's side, it's kind of
Well, yeah. But I mean, the cape thing.
And the correct answer here is Nikki A.S.H.
Almost a superhero.
And let's finish up
Almost
the
a
regular
superhero,
Jeopardy
yeah. Almost
round.
superhero.
The final clue.
Better than superhero in
Whose
training.
Money in the Bank briefcase is it anyway?
This is my favorite box.
It is.
I like it.
No, just for the meme itself.
Got to be a Brock party, man.
Yeah.
Rocktoberfest.
Who doesn't love a good Brock party? The correct answer here, who is Brock Lesnar? And that brings us to five.
Sleazy,
Okay.
go to the point of the video where it says make your wager, and then do the point shit.
Okay.
Final
That
Jeopardy,
sounds good.
start tallying up your points, and hopefully your score will take you to the bank, if you know what I'm talking about. But first, let's find out that Final Jeopardy category.
Before
No. Before that's the point of Jeopardy. We got to find out the category before we make our bet.
I wanted to tally up the points before we got there, but
I just figured you could
Which
tally it up
is-
while we knew it.
okay, fair.
Oh, here comes
Here-
the money.
okay.
Shane McMahon.
Okay, so let's go here now. Before we take a look at these, everyone's got an extra 5,000. I could just probably do this. 202.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Please make your bet. Whoops.
Sleazy, 1,300.
No, that's after Final Jeopardy. So,
All right.
All right. And I'm going to write my answer in a different color.
oh yeah. Yes. Yes.
If you don't
Yeah.
bet 12,900 or 12,999 points, I'm gonna be mad.
No.
No.
Okay. Everyone got their answer locked in.
The money we're betting, yeah.
Well, I got the money
Yeah.
locked in.
Yeah. Well, sorry. Everyone got their numbers.
Wait,
in.
their wager. Yep.
Everyone's got their wager.
Yep.
Everyone can see the screen with.
Now we
Shane
can
McMahon
this time.
Yep.
Okay. Cool.
Shane McMahon has had a brilliant career in the wrestling business, and while he's never been a technician inside the ring, he's created some moments that will stand the test of time. So think about how well you know Shane O'Mac and place your Final Jeopardy wager now.
What crazy fucking bump do we gotta remember now?
All right, time is up. Let's go to the Final Jeopardy clue. In the summer of 1998, WWE added this new television show to their weekend programming lineup, which featured Shane on commentary for the first 13 episodes. Good luck.
I'm just gonna let it play. I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
do
Boom, boom. In the summer of 1998, WWE added this new television show to their weekend programming lineup,
Do
which
you want me to
featured
stop it here and show everyone's answer?
Yeah.
Okay. I guess I'll start. I believe I know what it is.
It's this one or the other one.
You put Jacked?
I didn't think about that one. I thought it
I
was.
didn't even think about that one.
I got another one. I got another one besides the one I picked.
I have Sunday Night Heat.
Okay.
I had Sunday Night Heat.
I have Sunday Night Heat.
I was thinking Shotgun Saturday Night too.
I almost put Shotgun Saturday Night too.
Shane on commentary for the first 13 episodes. Now, this show's format featured matches and interviews and stuff, but it's mainly known for its preview of Sunday night pay-per-views. The correct answer, what is Sunday Night Heat? And that does it for another episode of Wrestling.
Well, shit.
Okay. So let's talk.
Never lost it.
Hey,
never lost it.
You can make a second one.
Never lost it. You can make it. I made this one myself. Never lost it. Never lost it. Still mine. DT, one question, DT.
Yeah.
Fuck you all.
Does that mean we're Jeopardy tag champs?
No.
This is unbelievable. How I assume you bet everything, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
See, this is how gimmick infringement works. Kevin, you crudely make something.
This is unbelievable. The best part is that I bet the best answer or the best number of all time because it worked out perfectly if everyone else lost and I won. And that was 6,900. Fucks. Goddamn fucks.
I was doing so well.
Nice job, boys. Congratulations.
Oh my god.
Didn't lose it. As general manager, I state that you have to beat me to get the championship. Fuck your co-championships. Still mine. I'm the heel. Still mine.
Is always co-champions. You'll have to defend it the next time, but this time you got me.
It's going to be the ECW episode.
It's going to be the ECW episode.
I don't think there should be co-champions at all. Just my defense.
I'm the general manager, and I'm making the rules. You didn't beat me, you don't get it.
Also, Mr. Lasher LaRue guy is here, so.
Julian, my dog.
Julian is here.
So, I don't know how many people have commented in your chats before, Kevin, but I do believe that me and Heavy G went perfect.
Yes.
Yeah, this was probably the easiest Jeopardy that we've done so far. Right?
I like that you make Sleazy feel worse.
Thank
Well,
you.
it should, really. I
appreciate
mean,
that.
it's funny watching Sleazy because he started off strong and then he just
He
struggled.
ice and fired it. Yeah.
That Charlotte Flair one was just like, and then you can see
He's just
plain
going
starts
down
with the nose down.
So, Sleazy, go pull up the categories for the ECW one because I have no confidence in the ECW one.
Yeah, I can. Give me one.
Yeah, and
you know,
I'm glad I called you out on that. Edge wasn't the only fucking person because I get the question the next round about Carmella, and I was like, okay, I'm fine, I'm good.
Now, I want you to reread that question again.
Yeah.
Because if you read it specifically, the word
was at Mania. Yeah,
talking about at Mania. So
Yeah.
I will accept your apology.
I'm sorry.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Hey, man, I got no problems with it when I'm wrong. I do it a lot.
Dietz, are you okay, Dietz, you look like you're about to cry, buddy.
He is.
Oh no, I am in shambles. I have been cheated. I have been framed. I should have won this again. Except one
ever since you made
question.
ever since you said ice and fire and
I love it.
fire and ice,
yeah,
it's been
because
all
I-
downhill for you.
Literally, I have been listening to the Game of Thrones books, and it's a Song of Fire and Ice, and I hear it every day. Song of Fire and Ice by blah 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 blah. And
Well, you know,
damn
this means
it!
outside of Fat Man, who can't be bothered to come on this show, I'm the only one who hasn't won. So there you go.
That means you're due.
The ECW one. And fuck
let's
Heavy
find
G,
out.
he didn't win. He survived.
Well, this time, survive if I let you.
Oh, I'm so
I see 3
screwed.
categories I'm going to be okay at, and I see 2 that I'm fucked. I'm from Newfoundland, Canada. Anagrams. I can barely speak English, let alone adjust words. Like,
I'm gonna love watching you do that one.
Rivalries, I'm gonna be okay. Dudley's, I'm gonna be good. I'm screwed everywhere else.
I mean, we're talking early EC dub. That's Eastern Championship Wrestling. So it's like 92 to 95-ish.
I might be okay there since I'm the old guy of the group.
Right. You're
Yeah.
85. So you will.
He was around when Hackenschmidt was in high school. But
Yep. Pretty much.
Carried Luthez' bags.
Lizzie.
No.
Wow.
Well done.
I deserve that one, Kevin. Okay.
Well, yeah. I mean, I've been waiting to kind of back.
Oh my God, so good.
Hey, my soldiers like the rest of me. They're big. I can take it. It's fine.
Listen, Kev, is at the point now I found, I don't know if you're listening to other stuff, but I found a cheap $30 custom ring. It's a world championship ring that we're going to have TWS on the top, our name on the bottom, and on either side is going to say Wrestling Jeopardy. So when we win, we can just pop the ring on. Like mine's on the way. I've already ordered it to Canada, and the boss is going to deal with theirs. But like we got the ring. So when this happens, somebody loses, you got to take it off and then put it on. Like, and I'm going to be self-markish enough that when I'm going to work, I'm going to wear it, and I'll be like, oh yeah, I know I'm the Wrestling Jeopardy champion. Like
the like Vince McMahon,
put it out
yeah.
like pose, like Hall of Fame pose.
Yeah.
I just spent like $30 on like an Igloo fanny pack WWE belt cooler. Like that's what would be like the championship. Just
there you go.
I may do that instead, but I gotta win one of these first.
Listen, it's fine. We definitely, whenever we got to work a timing frame with you and everything, we want you to try our trivia that we've done a couple episodes. There's always everybody brings in 5 questions. Okay. Usually we're pretty good that nobody's questions have repeated themselves, but it was always 5 trivia questions, and we try to do a topic now to be like, at least now you got some semblance of what we're going in with. We got one question like this, one question like that. When we started this, it was Family Feud style, and it was just me. I got a bunch of cool shit, boys. Let's play. And then it evolved into a little bit of trivia. We had a trivia against Rock Solid.
Yeah.
Then we started.
Not to cut you off, but I am working on a AEW Jeopardy that'll be coming out around when All In weekend. It'll be uploaded.
That gives us plenty of time to now watch it. We know that one's coming. Let's go. Because we're going to challenge that, guys. We've done a Rock Solid or big AEW guys. Like,
yeah.
Devin, can you do one for an old guy like me, like an old NWA?
Get the water out.
Back when Fabulous Moolah had to give out the hand jobs. Wow.
Not her dictating them.
Wow.
I try and do it like, you know what? I've been trying to mix it up a lot recently. Like one of the ones, the one with the Macho Man on the thumbnail, like I did Saturday night's main event. Mm-hmm. Like I try to balance it out enough. Somebody wrote in the comments, like it wasn't old. It was probably you, Heavy G, about like it wasn't old school enough. The guy's like, I appreciate the effort, but it's not really for the old school fans. And I'm like, dude, I'm doing stuff from 1985. Like, how can you say it's not for the old school fans? But I smell what you're cooking about NWA stuff. I will incorporate that. So this one coming up this weekend is kind of Olympic themed, and like because the Olympics are in Paris, there's a lot of French wee stuff. Yeah. And the one after that, SummerSlam, and then
we ain't cultured enough for the French one for an episode.
You should be your Ryan. Come on.
Okay, yes, Newfoundland's an island in Canada, boys. We got the 90s 2 days ago. Like,
yeah, but when I wasn't doing French Canadians because they don't really count. I was doing
angry at the world.
They're always angry at the world.
I know a solution for the old fucks. Just do a decades episode, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s. Not like as dumb as you know what I mean. There you go, Heavy G. You can watch the same one 6 times and think it's new every time.
Well,
we're really getting
great idea
about his age.
I would love to see into the NWA episode, but it's all like from YouTube. Era.
Fuck that. Every NWA, it's Ric Flair. Every answer is Ric Flair.
What is it? Ric Flair.
Ric
It's
Flair.
always Ric Flair. It's always been Ric Flair.
I would love to see one strictly about war games.
Oh.
All right. Well, you have my email address, so just start typing up some questions.
I don't
Hey,
have your email.
all the rest of you, at least I sent this man a question, and it was fucking good, too.
Was a good one. I have not used it yet.
And I'm not saying it out loud because I do appreciate that question, too. That was a struggle. Like,
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah.
I didn't have your email address. I didn't think you'd answer me, so I just.
Wow.
Well, after what I said to him the last time, I'm like, he's not going to win.
No, it's all good, dude. It's all good. No,
It's gonna be block.
Goalie layups. You guys should have all gotten them all right.
dude,
So, I know we're this deep into the episode, but once again, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Kevin J. Callis.
affirmative.
Yeah.
Oh, is that the new one?
Yeah, that's
now?
Sleazy said it earlier. We thought we might help you out. He said affirmative, and we popped.
Gimmick infringement. I can't. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna have to change.
Oh man, no, just go. Yeah.
There we go.
Ooh, yes.
The hardest part
Yeah,
is
yeah.
finding like a drop of a wrestler saying, because I try and switch it up every time, and finding like a new wrestler that says, "Yeah." It's not as easy as you would think.
See,
I
my
would
first brain thought is the internet is so fucking huge that if I typed in "yeah" on YouTube just wrestlers, I'm sure there's like you'd think that somebody got bored and went yeah.
Yeah.
They've done that for Savage, the Macho Man, definitely.
Yeah.
Somebody's done that. Like
yeah.
every ooh yeah he's ever said. It's just 6 minutes of yeah.
That's insane in 6
Him
minutes.
or Lethal.
Yeah.
Oh
The
yeah.
woo-ah.
Yeah.
So I want to get into something else before we got Kevin on because I like to get him. He's a wrestling guy now. Like we love his shit, we love his stuff he's doing, but I'm on like the wrestling side of him too, which is going to be fun for me. Anybody watch Blood and Guts?
What?
I
How
did not
dare you.
actually, but I caught the internet got a little crazy.
Yeah, the first thing I'm going to touch on is gimmicked or not. That chair shot looked fucking disgusting. I've taken them to the head. We've shown them on After Dark before. They're gross. Mine wasn't gimmicked, and it looked just as disgusting.
It was
It
like
sets a
dream
bad
of Raven.
precedence. Like, regardless. You know what I mean? It sets a bad precedence regardless to handcuff the hands if they're going to worry about stuff, gimmicked or not.
This one was from Corey Graves. He actually deleted this after the fact, I believe.
I wonder why.
But it's you know me, I'm always going to be about wrestler safety above everybody else. I've always been a huge proponent of that. And I've watched so many my own peers get hurt badly in the ring. So what is everyone's thoughts on Corey Graves' statement here?
I think he's absolutely 100% right.
Yeah.
Like, you got life after biz. Like, you need to protect, especially this, to be at least cognitive of your later life. Like, to me, I see it as a thing, but god damn, that had Stevie Richards JBL written all over it.
Dude, you know what my worker answer is? Fuck it looked cool. Every time I took a chair shot to the head like that, put my hands up.
Yeah,
And I get both sides of it, but like the worker side of me was always if I put my hand up and I watched one of the boys do it, he put the hand up to eat the chair shot and thought he broke his arm. Every time after that, I went, I'm just going to eat it to the head and be like, meh, and then fall instead of eating to the arm and something even worse fucking up. Was always my logic. I get I shouldn't have did it. They still looked really cool.
my answer is you still fucking beat me in Jeopardy. So what the hell do I know?
See, the chair shots didn't affect me.
I think what's happening now with Jack Perry is that he's taken his Crimea River and it's just he's trying to push the envelope more and more and more.
They should have lit him on fire.
Right. Well, he's already been lit on fire.
Exactly.
So, like, how do I top this? How do I top that? What's next? So I don't know. I think he's setting a bad precedent, and it's just Did you see the tweet with Drew McIntyre?
Yeah, that was great. WWE made them take that down too. That was gone after.
What did he say? I did not see that.
But can I get my? I mean, for someone who hasn't worked in the business like the three of you and Kevin, I've never worked in business. I think it does set a bad precedent because we've seen all the people that have had the head injuries, and we've talked. Mick Foley's been vocal about his cognitive impairment that he's had with the chair shots.
Mm-hmm.
Gimmick or not, I mean, if you can make it look good, but still,
Jericho's
age,
fall.
you can't. I mean, for wrestler safety, you can't.
Jericho's fall off the blood and guts cage looked crazy for the height, and any other camera angle, people would be like, "That's insane." But because they took the other angle and it looked like Jericho fell safe, people shit on it. Fuck off. That height thing, cool. I'll eat that. That's still a big drop. Yeah. Something to the head's a little bit different to me, I guess. Again, I was okay when they set him on fire the first time. They should have set him on fire the second time.
Was it real?
They're gonna fuck.
It was not real gasoline. It was only kerosene.
Only
kerosene.
Crimea River was kerosene. No, I think there's first of all there's like an ingrained image of Mike Awesome and Masato Tanaka in between the two of them, because it's like one wants to die and the other one wants to die, but the other one wants to kill the other guy, and the other one wants to die by him getting killed, and it's just weird, and I love it.
Did you see Meltzer's comment on it?
I don't even know what Meltzer said about it.
I know he's talking about Corey Graves. I know he deleted this post, but I was thinking the same thing. Even with a shaved down chair, there are far too many wrestlers over the decades who had issues in later life, let alone Graves, whose career ended due to concussions. It's not a tribal thing. It's just something not needed in today's pro wrestling.
I would agree.
Keep hitting them with the candlestick or set them on fire. Like
very rare time I agree with Dave Meltzer, but absolutely 100% agree with him. It doesn't need to happen. Mm-hmm. It really doesn't.
I miss Batman. He would have bitched to complain a reason just to fucking hate it.
Of course he would.
So, SC Jerk on Reddit. Fucking love them. They're amazing.
Are you a Redditor at all, Kevin?
No. I don't have the time.
Yeah, we don't either, but it still ends up having.
Except we got time to talk bullshit wrestling on a random Thursday.
The McIntyre tweet was, "It's a real photo across the river with McIntyre and Jack Perry," right?
Yeah. There we go. There we go.
Wow. Wow.
We knew Mickey Mouse.
Well, welcome to After Dark, by the way, Kevin.
Wasn't expecting that one.
Dude, SC Jerk is probably like, let every inhibition go on Reddit if you're an SC Jerk, because they're ruthless about everything, and it's either all funny or it's not.
Nothing is off limits.
No, like what? But they're good enough to rip into WWE just as much as AEW, like, and that's why I like them. They're unapologetically dickheads.
Yeah.
But with this fire thing, and like Kevin said about him just pushing and pushing and pushing. But how far do you go?
At the top of something big
to make it believable.
Darby's going to die off a building.
I mean, that's to me that I think I brought this up before when Cornette was saying it was first you go through a table, then the table has to be on fire, then the table has to be on fire with hypodermic needles on it. then it's got to be a table that's on fire with hypodermic needles over a pool of electrified water. It's like, at what point does it? Because we all want to suspend our belief when we're watching this.
I have the answer.
Like
you
I said,
go out of business and WWE buys you. Is what happens.
I've like I said, I've never been part of this as much as I would have loved to. I try to suspend. I love suspending my belief with this. It's hard to do when I know he's not going to legitimately set him on fire again. Exactly. So,
See,
No, you
here's
can't
the problem with
even
your
say that.
statement. Right off the bat, I know he's not going to set him on fire again. No, you don't. I didn't think they were hauling out 5 fucking staple guns.
As somebody, legitimately, as somebody who grew up on ECW, who knows DJ Hyde and went through the whole CZW thing, and who knows Brett Lauderdale's little world there in terms of GCW as well, because he runs shows 3 times a year in Atlantic City, there is a limit to that stuff. There are people who legitimately, like Cage of Survival, the Art of the War Games, excuse me, last year, they were setting up the cage with light tubes, and one of the stage hands accidentally popped one of the light tubes, slit his wrist wide open, and had to be emergency room bound in minutes because he was gushing blood.
Isn't that just Darwin's Law, though?
What's that?
Isn't that just Darwin's Law?
Yes, but it didn't even happen during the match.
Terrible.
Is my point. Is that that match also included a guy jumping off into a bunch of steel chairs and light tubes that also had to go to the emergency room because he split his head open. There is a limit to this stuff, and it's not a good limit. And usually it ends with somebody seriously getting hurt that thinks it's safe enough.
Darby's going to get hit by a bus again because he's already proven he can take that bump and then thrown off the top of a building.
No, it's going to be the return of the bungee cord match from the Global Wrestling Federation.
Martha Hart is not going to give that a fucking... Martha Hart's not going to give that a go-ahead.
It's a bungee cord.
Not a chance.
Oh, my good. Why don't we have what was the WCW one with...
Human Torch match?
No, they were fighting on a truck.
Oh, the flatbed match with...
No, because Darby's going to take a bump on the pavement.
Yeah.
No, he's going to die. He's going to die.
What about the Halloween Havoc match where they had Abdullah in the electric chair?
Chamber of Horrors,
yeah.
Why don't they just send him to that Wyatt house that Orton went to when he was had a beard when he started the match and he shaved in the limo on the way to the arena?
Yeah.
Darby should start the match with one side of the face painted, and when they come to the arena, the other side of the face is cleanly painted.
Yeah.
Just had to touch himself up on the way down.
Yeah.
He's beating the crap out of him. Then
fuck it, I got it. It's better. There's more than one Darby Allin. They have a cloning system. Tony Khan does. So when one Darby dies, they just send out a new one with all the same memories.
Yeah.
and then you bring back the other Darby, and you have like the Undertaker versus Underfaker.
Oh,
Darby versus Darby.
If only Leslie Nielsen was still alive.
Oh, God rest his soul. And George Kennedy. God.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
So
and OJ.
Weird segue. Yes or no? Should John Cena not be the new Ernest?
Yes.
Yes, he should.
The new what?
Ernest P. Worrell. John Cena looks like Ernest. It's like they should joke. Ernest goes to the gym. Ernest goes to the gym, becomes John Cena, and then you got a whole new slew of Ernest movies because Cena's fucking funny.
If Jim Hardy was still alive,
yes,
that would be amazing.
Think about that now. When you look at the two of them side by side, it's fuck.
That's great.
I'm never going to be able to look at him the same now.
Oh my God! It should be CM Punk, and you know what I mean, Punk.
That would be awesome.
Oh, fuck.
He can make the faces for it. Too.
Absolutely. Look.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
It's pretty
That's
good.
it.
I'm telling you.
That's perfect.
How can
he needs the corner to market.
Oh, that's amazing. That's great.
So
I did not see Ernest P. Worrell and John Cena in my 2020 calendar.
That's a Pokemon evolution. That's what that is.
That is true. Yeah.
Kevin, I want to pick your brain now for a little bit while I got you here because I'm sad I got to miss the interview and I had to work that night because I do love everything that you do, and I randomly found you when we were doing our own trivia shit because I was typing in wrestling trivia and wrestling Jeopardy, and you popped up one day, and I watched the first. I think you only had You might have only had 2 or 3 episodes released on your YouTube page.
There were 3 because we talked about it that night. You and I,
Yeah.
you both found them.
I launched like with 5. So
Was it 5?
So
Yeah.
then it was 5 then. And it was doing the dishes, listening to him going, that was cool, that was cool. And by the end of the first 3 or 4, it was hooked immediately. So where I got to miss the interview, it kind of sad to me. And I wanted to come in this fresh, so I didn't re-listen to the interview or the show, so I could ask you like fresh questions for myself.
Okay.
The first one is, who is your Mount Rushmore Pro Wrestling?
Oh man, I'm gonna get in trouble here.
Absolutely, I love it. Let's go.
I put myself on mute right now.
I don't even know if I hope I don't say this. The different people: Hogan, Flair, Rock, and Austin.
I love it.
And basic, simple, like everybody's gone with anywhere generic. I know. To me, I think
debating in the last question, I was debating Bruno because just somebody who's old who kind of laid the foundation. But Hogan was the '80s, like the sports entertainment. Rock and Austin took it up, and Flair is the greatest. But HBK is also in there, so
and you could add Cena, you could add Orton.
Good
Taker.
And to me specifically, you could say wrestling and add a bunch of people. If you talk about just WWF, Triple H's name is obviously like you could layer Mount Rushmore's.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
But Hogan, Flair, Rock, and Austin for me.
Fat Man's not here to get angry with this question, so A or B, Hogan or Flair?
Flair.
Fuck you too.
That's the right side of history.
Yeah, that's the saltiest fight we ever have here is Hogan or Flair. And I love it. I'm a Hogan man, but I know why Fat Man was a Flair guy because he grew up with the NWA. When I grew up, I had the WWF and WWE. So, like, by the time I realized I had WCW Saturday Night here in Newfoundland, we got an update in cable, and we went from like 16 packages or 16 channels in basic package to like 23. And here came TBS. So, which is really cool, like the upgrade that way for me. NWO or DX?
DX.
I agree with that.
There's no wrong answer on that one, see?
There really isn't.
I mean, the NWO for me, like I was there for both of it, and like I don't know, I just kind of got the NWO got old, and just kind of was repetitive, and then DX just picked it up and ran with it. So
to me, the NWO was good, but then everybody went NWO.
Yeah, too many.
There was just too many.
It'd be bad.
We had NASCAR drivers as NWO.
Right.
Damn right.
That's right.
When I lost
Kyle Petty, baby.
When I lost interest in the NWO was when they turned dusty.
That was like 3 years into it, though.
Yeah,
absolutely.
But then
I was mad when they put fucking Virgil in.
Hey, how dare you talk shit about Vincent?
Curly.
Wrestling superstar.
But I mean, it started with 3. Then it was 4. Then it was Then it was like 2/3 of the roster. That's like, come on.
Listen, to defend it always has been the point was they had 2 shows, they were splitting the rosters, but they fucked up the Nitro that NWO was supposed to take over, and they took too long switching the set over. They should have started the episode that night with the NWO already taking over. That's what fucking killed them.
Yeah, it did.
Like,
I'll agree to that.
Yep.
Favorite or best favorite, whatever, best wrestling match of all time.
Blood and Guts 2024. Taker Shawn WrestleMania 25.
Good answer. That is the best match ever.
That's a great one.
I find that 26 is not bad. 26 is really good, but to me, 25 was better. The build to 25 was better. The fucking entrances, all that, like everything was great.
26, you were trying to catch lightning in the bottle again, and it was 2 legendary performers, but trying to play back the hits. You needed the freshness of it.
Right.
Well, and like you didn't know who was going to win, we pretty much know nowadays. Okay, we know Cody's going to win. We know that The Rock and
WrestleMania 39 would like to speak to you.
What's that?
WrestleMania 39 would like to speak to you.
Yeah. Well, right.
I enjoy that too. That is still the question sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
sometimes we just like to be fans. And it was hard for me sometimes to put that gap in there, because you love the professional wrestling aspect of it, but when you're doing the stuff backstage, you're doing working matches and stuff like that, there's always that sense of watching it because you're trying to parse why it's good, and then you start thinking about how would I have do this in a match that I would put together? How can I take that piece and make it part of my own character? I spent so many years watching Paul Heyman and Paul Bearer work, matches around the corner and seeing just Paul's expressions and stuff. Both Pauls, I guess. I'm just a mark for Paul, I guess. Just seeing, Percy Pringle and just how he dealt with stuff back in the 80s and 70s. It's just, for me, it was just always pulling stuff apart, which is great, but also it causes issues with just sitting down and enjoying a fucking match. And sometimes it's hard for me to do that these days because of it. So on that note, here's an A or B for you. Lucha Underground or NXT UK?
Ooh.
Is this for me?
All of us, I think.
Oh, okay.
Everyone.
Lucha Underground.
Lucha. I've always wanted to watch it all the way through.
Lucha Underground is a great TV show about wrestling. Is the best way I could describe it. Because all the backstage shit is clearly way wacky in the wrestling world. So it's a great TV show about wrestling. They use it well, and you get there's fucking great matches and a lot of episodes to watch. NXT UK was a fucking hidden gem. It was great.
It's got to be NXT UK. I watch this all the time when I'm trying just to relax, have a good time, watch some wrestling. I watch fucking Walter's debut. And the fucking place went fucking absolutely bananas.
Mm-hmm. You gotta watch Pentagon.
Lucha Underground with all of the ridiculous matches. Like they had fucking oh my god.
Pentagon story arc over 4 seasons.
Oh my god, why is the stupid name dropping? Ian, whatever. I know his real name.
What's his real name?
Ian. Oh, it's the. Oh,
you're talking about Vampiro.
Vampiro, thank you.
Yeah.
Just give me the real name.
Like Vampiro appears and has his final.
The twist,
match.
Great. Everything about that was story driven, especially from like the Mexican influence and the AAA influence they got.
Oh yeah, both have a great thing. I slightly lean towards UK, but Lucha's a fucking fun watch.
It absolutely.
You know what I'm doing later?
I would choose that. I 100% choose Lucha Underground, if nothing else, because the triad, obviously. But the reality is there are so many workers that I knew, that I worked with, that I shared locker rooms with, that were basically being showcased in Lucha Underground at the time. So I had to, support them. Here's another wrinkle. If you pick one, the other one never existed.
Ooh.
Does it change your answer?
Doesn't change mine. I like Lucha.
I have to change it now because that means I don't get carried. Or Ricochet.
I choose NXT UK because everybody from Lucha has opened up years earlier from the contract shit that they had to deal with, and they couldn't wrestle and couldn't go in.
You don't have UK, you don't have Walter, you don't have Ilya Dragunov.
If I pick NXT UK, yes, that happens. It's just Lucha Underground, as great as it was, there was a lot of names that got tangled up in contracts that couldn't do anything because of the TV deal they had.
Yeah.
They had so much shit filmed, and when it was done filming, like they couldn't go anywhere, they couldn't do anything.
Yeah, Ivelisse, right, was like the big one for that.
Ricochet?
Jeff Cobb.
Jeff Cobb.
Jeff Cobb was the big one. Jeff basically had to do lower end indies that were not being televised just to skirt around the contract issue.
Wow.
That's why Excite booked him. Because he wasn't getting work anyplace else. We also put him in 2 matches, but he didn't realize that we were going to put him in 2 matches when it came down.
Oops.
Oopsies.
Hey, bud, by the way.
Hey,
What's
brother,
doing tonight, big guy?
Did you have the double hot dogs and the 2 handshakes? That's the important thing.
Hashtag softest hands in the business. Of course we did. But
All
no.
right, we didn't. We had a pizza sponsorship. We did pizza. We didn't do hot dogs.
So, Kevin, so I know you were watching AEW. I know you're watching WWE. What has been your, like, over the last couple of months, what has been the most interesting, intriguing moment of professional wrestling for you? What's, like, made you, like, renew your fandom all over again? Is there anything recently that's done that for you?
I mean, The Rock coming back is always good. And the whole bloodline storyline has been great. And with the whole, influx of new guys coming in, Tonga Loa.
They could have left Tonga Loa.
Right? Like, it's going to be that story that you thought it had run its course pretty much. Like, everybody was done with it. Like, let's get the belt off. And now it's like, we're building up to this Survivor Series bloodline war games. Like, there's still 2-3 years potentially that they can get out of this.
Decades. See all the kids they got?
Well, right. And that too. Like, so it can just keep going and going and going. So I think that's been intriguing. Seeing Will Ospreay starting in AEW has been great. I don't know. I'm not too psyched. Like, seeing him against MJF again at Wembley, like, I don't know if I'm.
Well, Ospreay got to get his win back, Rob.
I know, but it's one of those things where you're just like, all right, you gave it away on free TV, then, I just think AEW keeps making little mistakes here and there. Mercedes really isn't moving the needle at all.
It's so bad they had to go get a heat seeker for her.
I know, right? Terrible. And she's been
terrible.
on the sidelines.
Come on,
She's been
girl.
signed there since like January or something.
Yep.
Sitting there. Just
When MJF beat Punk, was that on TV? When he beat him the first time, was that on TV or pay per view? It was on TV, pay per view, wasn't it?
It was on pay per view.
on pay-per-view.
I was trying to justify it in my head, going, he always beats him on TV because when he loses on pay per view.
Yeah.
But no, that no.
No.
I then the only reason why MJF beat him on TV is so Ospreay could beat him at Wembley.
Yeah.
Because they didn't want to run Swerve Ospreay.
Didn't
They already ran it.
Yeah. But that was the other
They
reason
should have
why
ran it again.
Yeah.
They had a fucking banger of a
Yeah,
match.
but the logic behind why, apparently, as per the dirt sheets, the logic behind that Ospreay wanted to do it then and lose to prove that nobody should be bitch ever about putting over your main guy.
Yeah.
Because if you had to do it at All In, you would have expected, you have to put Ospreay over at All In.
Right.
I get it.
Mhm.
You don't put him over, that's dumb. That's like not putting Drew McIntyre over. Twice.
Hey, he won the title, man.
It's true.
Just
I
not
mean, that's
the-
going to be interesting. They're doing the whole kind of Bret Hart, Undertaker,
Yeah.
Michaels type of thing there for SummerSlam. But Rollins is kind of getting screwed, sort of. I don't know. Maybe he's not.
There's your A versus B question. Who is the Undertaker in that situation? Is it Punk or is it Drew? Who eats the chair shot? Who eats the thing? The Rollins hits him and goes, fuck.
I think he's got to hit Punk. I think Drew's got to win.
So he's
Punk's going to get hurt anyway during the match.
So he's got to hit Drew.
I was waiting for it. I was waiting for it.
Oh, God.
Oh, God, my shoulder.
Okay, I appreciate that logic so much.
Triceps. His labrum's going to
That's why SummerSlam so early. He can heal till Mania.
Tore his anus. He's out 8 months.
Yep.
The old bunker
The
wrestler
X-Pac.
went awry.
Oh, so good. Fuck.
That's fine.
So the chair shot, I would say that's a good question.
It's hard. It's hard. I mean, because you kind of have to do.
No, it's not. Kevin already gave us the answer. Anything else is flawed.
I think if you're going to do it that way, I think Drew takes the chair shot.
Drew and Seth in Berlin. Another funny thing, speaking of Survivor Series earlier, there's not a Survivor Series in the calendar. Like if you look at the WWE events, there's no Survivor Series.
Not yet.
There's no.
They haven't picked a venue yet.
Really?
Watch it just
4 months out, dude.
Warfare.
They got events planned in 2026. 4 months out, you don't got a Survivor Series venue, and you're not promoting it a pay-per-view. That seems strange.
It's going to be from the Isle of Tonga.
Isle of Tonga. The Tonga kids are going to show up.
So they want to cause an entire fucking riot of island giants.
They wheel Tamina Snuka wheels out Jimmy Snuka, just his casket.
Jeez, sleazy.
Wow.
Jeez.
Well.
Listen, we can have.
Hey, the ground's still soft on Arthur. They could probably still.
Oh God,
Sika. Jeez,
Get it right.
Arthur's just as old. What the hell?
we're all fucking canceled. It's over.
Wow.
12 years down the drain.
Fuck. Wow.
All because of a Snuka comment.
Yeah.
Hi.
Brother.
Got another one.
I'm right, brother.
Shaka.
I'm dead, brother man. Who got the coconuts?
You're making fun of me, brother.
No, brother.
You're making fun of me, brother. No, sir. No, sir.
Before I forget, because I know I will forget, can you once again put yourself over, Kevin, and the Wrestling Jeopardy?
Wrestling Jeopardy on YouTube. Wrestling Jeopardy. New episodes come out every Saturday. Varies between 10 a.m. to noon Eastern Standard Time. I'm trying to I wanted to be like WWF Superstars back in the day. Like it's always, or NWA Worldwide, noon on Saturdays so that people can tune in. We got the Olympics episode coming up, SummerSlam episode, AEW episode. It might take a week off and just kind of chill. But yeah, check it out. Wrestling Jeopardy. Can't miss it. Up to 500 subscribers. So summertime is kind of slowly up and down, but it's going good.
Only 500? People, get your asses in gear.
8,500.
8,500. Still, get your asses in gear.
No, fuck it now.
That needs to get to 10 grand plus.
Yes. 10 grand by September.
All right. By Labor Day.
By Labor Day.
By Labor Day.
Yeah, that's what we're going for.
Yes.
But seriously, thank you for doing these. Thank you for all the because full disclosure, I do a lot of trivia here. I do a lot of the trivia questions. So I know how hard it is to get that stuff together.
It's because you can't win, Ryan.
Right? Hey, when you can win, you can be the top of the world.
I might just have to make one for sleazy. It's all going to be
you did.
200.
It's called DCW.
Okay. Yeah, all right, man. Then that's your one, right?
That's going to be his one. Yeah, he's
no
talked
pressure.
so much shit now.
You know what the categories are. So, I mean, you could be like Heavy G, who was doing homework last night.
Right?
Studying.
I studied. Yes.
I know. Completely unrelated to professional wrestling. Does anybody here watch the World Series of Poker at all?
Yes.
Okay.
I did not.
So there's been huge controversy at the World Series of Poker final table. The last two people were playing, obviously, poker, obviously.
Mm-hmm. I hope so.
Right? No, they're playing gin. But there's been this ordeal about people using poker solvers. And the guy who won was literally going after every hand, going back to his friends and running the solver on every hand he was playing. And that's after the fact, blatantly cheating.
Matter?
But it's after, you can, but it's after the fact. It's not during the. It's not during the hand.
Dog. It's your dog.
Well, here's the
movie. Yes, Road Trip.
What?
Good movie.
Okay, question, Sleazy. what's that going to help with? If that hand's over, and he goes back and looks at what that hand was, how is that going to help with the next 2 cards he gets?
It very much helps with the next.
How? How?
Tells, maybe?
No, it's so what game theory optimal play basically, and I don't want to go deep into this because this is I'm sorry I brought this
is
up
ultra
too much.
nerd.
This was this is completely left field. But basically game theory optimal deals with oh Jesus Christ. Just basically that it's about the numbers behind it. It doesn't actually matter what the other guy has. It's about having the right exact raise, fold potential. It's a long story, and I don't want to get into it. But
cards.
Yeah, it's more about game theory.
What do you got to say?
Hey, Sleazy.
Yes.
I'm just shutting you up so I can go back to the point.
Thank you.
Yeah, so looking at it, Crown Jewel is November 2nd. There is not a WWE event here noted, I don't think, until either day 1 if they run it. If not, 2025 means the Rumble is the first pay-per-view, which is February.
Do they do it at Crown Jewel? Do they do War Games?
Are you going to do a War Games in fucking Saudi Arabia?
No.
Elimination Chamber is sketchy enough. Elimination Chamber is sketchy enough. I'm sorry. Like
Civil War in a country. Yeah, come on.
Just feeding it to them. Man, we're taking your blood money and we're doing the Marvel shit. What the fuck?
Does WWE have rights to Starrcade?
Yes, they run it as a house show now. How's that a slap in the face?
Yeah.
Your biggest show of the year?
Natural come down.
They haven't done that in a while, though, right?
No, it's been a couple of years. But like to be fair, they run it in North Carolina. It's a special house show, but it's still house show. I think the last couple ones were.
I feel like they ran in like
raining.
Nashville, Tennessee, or something.
No, but I'll tell you what they need with Cody being the champ. That would be a perfect thing to have in December. To have a Starrcade.
There's your fucking trivias. There was 3 Starrcades since WWE is like taking it over. First one was 2017 in Greensboro, North Carolina. Main event was AJ and Jinder in a steel cage match. 2018 was in Cincinnati, Ohio. AJ Styles and Samoa Joe in a cage match. 2019 was Kevin Owens versus Bobby Lashley in Duluth, Georgia.
When I think WCW territory, I think Cincinnati, Ohio.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jesus.
Trash city.
That's horrible. It's a sin to
Actually,
take that out of Greensboro.
Better than Cleveland.
Yeah. Well, on that note, I think I gotta call it. So
yeah, no. I've had a fun episode tonight. Again, I'll always put you over, Kevin, for all the shit we do.
Appreciate it. Glad you had fun. Glad you did good. Can't wait to watch ECW.
Watch me eat my own fucking words.
You got it, dude. You got it. I have faith in you.
That makes one of us.
I believe in Sleazy.
Thank you. I do
really
appreciate it. On that note, have a good one.
I'm a truth that you seem to run from. I'm an army of one. I'm a clip in your gun. I'm the pain in the game. The bloodshed in your name. When there's nothing to gain.